Hey, what's going on, guys? Before the video starts, just be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and yeah, let's get right into the video. All right, hey guys. So this video is gonna be about my 2020 review, I guess. I know I'm a little, tardy to the party, almost, 20 fucking days late, but it takes, time to put these videos together. Just kidding. I actually just got really swamped at work. But I don't know. Most people look back on the 2020 as a bad year, and for me personally, it wasn't that bad of a year. Actually, this is one of the better years I've had in like a really, really, really long time. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of give my, I guess, two thoughts in on 2020. Again, a lot of people lost their lives, a lot of shit happened, but you know what, I still believe that there's some good that happened this year, at least again for me personally. And I think if everyone looks hard enough, we can all find a little good that happened this year. I mean, like, for starters, I joined Team Pulsar. Those guys have really fucking helped me grow all my socials. They helped me grow my Twitch over 300 followers. I know, 300 followers. Wow, such a huge number, right? But hey, you know what? Everyone started somewhere. All right, not every channel, just immediately starts with a million followers. So I'm really grateful for everything that Pulsar has done, and that everyone on that team is fucking awesome. At least all the CEOs and all of management, pretty much everyone I've ever met in Pulsar has always been really chill and super cool. And speaking of, boosting my socials, I got over like 900 on IG. I think I had like 1200 back when I was like 16 on IG, and then I just stopped posting for a while. And slowly but surely, people started unfollowing, blah blah blah. And I think I went down to like almost like 700 followers, but now I'm back up to 900. We're back on the grind. I got my new PC this last year. If you guys don't know the specs, well, pretty much I just got a 3080. Don't mean to brag. Don't ask me how much I spent on that though. Anyway, it was worth it though. I did a lot of overtime this year and I earned it. Um, but it runs all my games way smoother and just way more reliable, because I think I was working with a 1080 before, and 1080, like, it's not the worst graphics card by any means, but if you're comparing a 1080 to a 3080, I mean, it's a league of a difference. Like, everything just runs so much smoother on my computer. Sorry, on my new computer. And I was able to regift that and give my, my old computer to my nephew. Kind of just like passing the torch, really, because like I really wish I started PC gaming when I was a lot younger, and I really wish, someone would have taught me all this computer stuff. And as I'm learning, I'm trying to like pass on some of that knowledge to my nephew. And who knows, maybe one day he gets to use it, and if not, then it's just something that we get to do together. And now he gets to play video games with me, and he's always messaging me, well, when can we play? When can we play? But yeah. So hopefully, he looks back on this and give him my first computer. Again, not the worst computer, also not the best, but it should last him quite a bit. I mean, like, even like the smaller upgrades for me just go a long way, because I had a desk before the one that I previously had, and it was just too big for my room. It took up too much space. There was a lot of, I guess, empty space, because like there were drawers, but the drawers were either really, really small where you could barely fit anything in there, or extremely big and they just could, there's almost no point to them. Like, yeah, I don't know, just it just didn't make sense, like how everything was all sized up, and the wood was made out of shitty material, just stuff like that. And I had to throw that desk out, and I treated myself to a nice IKEA desk that I had to assemble myself. It's just the two Alexes, and I think it's the Girton. Yeah, anyway, amazing fucking desk. It totally fits everything on my like all in one spot. I don't have to have so much room just taken up by my desk anymore, and I'm really happy with it. The drawers fit all the stuff that I really needed to fit in there, so that way not everything's so cluttered on my desk. um just like little stuff like that. And again, it holds my PS4, my Switch, my computer, my camera, both my monitors, my keyboard, my mouse, my my XLR, and just other little like miscellaneous stuff. But it looks cleaner than what it did before, and I can really appreciate that. And then I got a new camera. I got an actual DSLR. I think I have the A5100, the Sony A5100. If I'm mistaken, I'll put it up on screen right now. But if not, then it's the Sony A5100. um Huge upgrade, from a webcam mic. Those of you guys who are smaller streamers out there who are struggling though with a webcam, I would say probably stick with that webcam until you can afford it. I waited till I got at least 2 Twitch payouts before I went halvesies on this camera, and honestly, it doesn't make a world of a difference, but it feels way more professional, and it does look a little bit cleaner. But you can do a webcam can go a long way. And right now I use my old hand cam as my old webcam as a hand cam now. So now you get to see my hands and see me miss all my shots in real time and all the mistakes I get to make. And then I don't know. So for some of you who don't know, I drive a Subaru BRZ, not the fastest car in the world. Okay, I know, I understand. Okay, 200 horsepower, but I still love the aesthetics of that car. That car looks fucking clean. Like if the car's not fast, fine, but aesthetically it's very pleasing. It's good on gas, and it's a little quick sometimes compared to my old '03 Honda Civic that was barely surviving. I'm feeling I should make a series on my old Honda Civic. I actually have a lot of stories with that fucking piece of shit car. And then I reached 100 subs on Twitch. Granted, it was from a couple individuals who decided to gift me a lot of subs that day, but I really appreciated that, and it was really crazy seeing a bunch of people come back from back in the day, being like, "Oh hey, I saw that I got a gifted a sub. Like, what's up, man?" And some people are back to being my regulars again. And then just a little side note, I lost 27 pounds when I was on keto, or for those of you guys who don't believe in keto, whatever, calorie deficient, doesn't fucking matter. I lost 27 pounds. And it's not like I was trying to cut some weight. I was actually intentionally gaining weight so I could lift more. But actually on keto, I was actually able to maintain some of that muscle. But this year wasn't totally amazing. We're gonna kind of transition to the bad parts of this year, which really, I'm looking back on it, there really wasn't too many bad parts of this year. I think, let's see, I worked like crazy hours because where I work at, a lot of people either quit, retired, or just started calling in sick a lot because of where I work at, they were giving out a lot of COVID leave, and everyone was taking advantage of that. So work hours would be extremely long. I barely had time to stream, let alone make videos. And it was just really, hurting my body. Like, I was just tired all the fucking time. I ached all the time. Again, I just didn't, well, the gyms were closed at the time, and I didn't have any home gym equipment. So I was just kind of forced just to sit there and just work all those long hours, and then come home and just pass out and do it all over again. It was really rough, and especially with this summer. This summer really felt like way hotter than it has been in the last couple of years, and it again just really just took a toll on me. But again, looking back on it, not really too many bad things that happened this year. I'm gonna knock on wood, because knowing my luck, they'll show me straight up how really bad this year can get. Oh, sorry, this upcoming year, I should say. But yeah, I just that was kind of it for really bad things. I can't really think of something that was really outstandingly bad besides some dumb stuff that happened at work. But other than that, it was overall a pretty good year for me. I used to just really just be I'm trying to word this correctly, but it's really hard to explain. But I'm used to having bad things happen to me, like bad luck. I'm always that guy who's at the wrong place at the wrong time, and no matter what situation it is, it just happens. I just happen to be that guy. And and when things start going well for me, I kind of get nervous, and I would think that something horrible is about to happen to me that's gonna make me stress out, or pay a lot of money, or it's something along those lines that's going to stress me out that I just don't really need. And then I remember a couple weeks passed, and I just started getting anxiety about it. And I really I just wanted something bad to happen in my life so that we could kind of be done and over with. But then I kind of just got used to the feeling of, this is how things are supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be worrying about, every little thing all the fucking time. And it felt good. It felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders this year. And it felt relieving just to kind of go about my day and just not worry about, well, what if this is going to go bad? Or what if this is going to go bad? Or what if I come back out to my car and it's, it's dinged, or, someone's taking off my, my side mirror or something like that. But, again, knock on wood, because that type of shit could probably still happen to me. But I'm just grateful for the length of time that it's gone, without happening to me. And then I guess my goals for this upcoming, I know I'm not really a big believer in New Year's resolutions, but I guess the new year is a good starting point to where you kind of want to see yourself and where you want to progress within the year. And so I want at least 1,500 on Instagram. So if you guys can go follow me over there on Instagram.com/the_broman. Broman with two N's. Everyone always fucks it up. They always spell it with one N. 400 on Twitch. And now getting to 400 on Twitch is going to be a little bit more difficult because growing on Twitch is, difficult in itself. But I think it's doable. And I think, with me playing a bunch of Iron Sight, people love watching me play that game. And I really enjoy that game. And if you guys haven't already, I'm not sponsored by Iron Sight, or I don't even know what company even runs that game anymore. But I highly suggest anyone go give Iron Sight a try. If you're tired of like the new Call of Duties with skill-based matchmaking, all that other bullshit, give Iron Sight a try. It's a free game. It's not that big of a game, and it's it's COD like how it used to be. Like I would call it like Black Ops 2, but if it was made in like 2008, that's how I would say. Again, amazing game. You guys should all go check it out. And yeah, and then I want to post more to YouTube, and I know that I say that pretty much like almost every other video, but I want to put more effort into these because I still have like 2 videos like backlogged. But I watched them back, and it's just like I didn't like the way they sounded. I didn't like what gameplay I used. There's a lot of things I didn't like about them. I still might post them anyway, just so I can kind of like, I guess, learn from my mistakes. But I also want to, start creating thumbnails. I also want to, include the proper tags, stuff like that. And then like I want to stay like more like on top of things. I want to be more organized because when my life is organized, everything runs a lot smoother. But I also have a tendency to quickly fall out of that. And if I can just stay, organized and stay on top of everything and making sure, I don't know, I've never been, late on bills or anything, but, whether it's, keeping my room clean, keeping, my PC, cleaning out my PC, internally and, junk files and shit like that. Yeah, just little things here and there. But, I guess as far as like upgrading like my PC or like my streaming setup goes, like I really don't know what else I can do. Like everything like I have right now is everything that I want, and I couldn't be happier and more satisfied with what I have right now. And yeah, it kind of like just goes to shows if you just wait long enough and you grind long enough, you'll achieve what you've been wanting. And I'm here now, and like I was looking at a picture of my old setup from when I first moved into this house, and I think it was like a $300 fucking computer, 2 60-hertz monitors, and like I think the mouse and keyboard that I got are the ones that came with my PC. They weren't good, but like I made do with what I had, and I started playing on PC. I started meeting all these new people, and I started streaming and a bunch of other things. And I am really glad I'm really happy with all the life choices that I've made recently. And if you can look at yourself in the mirror and say the same thing, then I think you're doing a pretty good job. All right, well, that video got pretty, intimate. But yeah, hopefully you guys see some more videos from me. I really enjoy making these, even though it's a little weird talking to myself. I won't lie to you guys, but you gotta get used to it somehow. I do Twitch, and then I honestly want to start YouTube, and then I post to TikTok. I also post to Instagram. On Twitter, I mostly just retweet stuff. I really don't post too much of my personal stuff on Twitter. But yeah, you guys can literally find me on anything. If it's the Broman or the_Broman with 2 N's at the end of that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys enjoy, more stuff like this, just let me know. If you guys want me to cover patch notes, what kind of videos do you guys want to see out of me, I guess. All right. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. See you later, guys.